Hello there guys, Nintendo Fanatic here, and today I'm bringing you a slightly different Pokemon video. This is the variation of the Radiant Collection. These are 25 cards that are added to the set Next Destinies, a set from 2 years ago. And it's pretty much alternate artworks with different coloured cards, different attacks. It's a small mini set that comes with the booster box. You'll more than likely pull every card in the set just by buying the booster box. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting with number 1, we have the card Snivy. This is an alternate artwork of Snivy, has the moves Growth and Razor Leaf. Pretty decent card, obviously. The whole point of the collection is that they either have stars in the artwork, which you can't really see too well. It's more noticeable if it's tangible, i.e. if you have the cards yourself. But Snivy is number 1 in the Radiant Collection. Number 2 is Servine. Servine has the moves Leaf Blade and Vine Whip. Again, it's pretty much all alternate artwork that you're pretty much looking at. There are some interesting artworks, but I'm just going to kind of run through this quickly. The first noticeable one of the Radiant Collection is Serperior. I think you will agree. With 140 hit points with the ability Royal Garden and the move Solar Beam. The ability Royal Garden, if this Pokemon has any Leaf Energy attached to it, Grass Energy I should say, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. Really good for grass decks. As you can see, it has like the leaf kind of petal flowery pattern behind it and on the actual artwork itself. So this one's more noticeable on the Radiant Collection. So that's number 3, which is Serperior. Number 4 is Growlithe. Again, more noticeable in the light. Has like flowers on it and flame waves, and with 80 hit points with the moves Rest and Lunge. Pretty basic. Funny enough, Arcanine did not come in the Radiant Collection set, which kind of surprised me because you did get Growlithe. Torchic, similar to Snivy and Servine, not really as noticeable, but it has like, I don't know if they're like stars or something on the artwork, on the actual picture, which isn't really noticeable on camera. Has the moves Peck and Live Coal. Again, similar to Growlithe, no other of its evolutionary members are in this set. For number 6, we have Piplup. The bubbles, as you can see, kind of imprinted into the artwork, has the moves Charm and Peck. Well, Charm's more of an ability because it doesn't really do any damage as such. It just reduces damage by the defending Pokemon. Defending Pokemon by 20. The depending Pokemon. So if Piplup dies, its next of kin gets the well, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, with 60 hit points, you know, from the Sinnoh region, Gen 4. Pretty good generation, pretty decent Pokemon there. An instant classic, we have Pikachu at number 7. As you can see, it has Pikachu faces and Pichu with electric sparks and stars. Kind of a flashy card, number 7 in the series. With 60 hit points, it's pretty decent. Number 8, we have Ralts from the Hoenn region. Has the move Hypnotic Gaze and move Pound. So, you know, with only 40 hit points, it's just part of the set. However, because it's number 8, number 9 is Kirlia. Kirlia is its evolved form. Has the move Tiptoe Step and Double Slap. Again, just like Piplup, the top move isn't a damaging move, but for 1 energy, Tiptoe Step lets you draw a card for each psychic energy attached to this Pokemon. So it's actually not bad. So if you've got like 4 energies, you get to draw 4 cards. So that's pretty cool. And then we have another holo card, just like Serperior. We have Gardevoir, more noticeable because it's a holographic card. Shines off the light, as you can see. It's got like almost like fancy chains, like daisy chain kind of look on it. Some sort of butterfly kind of emblem. Pretty decent psychic Pokemon with 120 hit points, with the move Psybeam and the ability Eternal Radiance, which actually move all damage counters from this Pokemon to the defending Pokemon, which is pretty handy. Really good for any psychic deck, really. I don't know if these guys are still in rotation at the moment. I can't remember. Things change with the Pokemon TCG, but a cool card nonetheless. Then we get to our first EX, Meloetta EX. More noticeable because it has like the musical notes and various things on it, with the move Brilliant Voice and Round. Round deck pretty much uses Meloetta and Seismitoad, which I might actually do an old deck profile of, because it was a pretty fun deck. The first deck I actually tried to play when I first got the game. I tried to test it out, and I did alright. I mean, I didn't win, but that's because I was pretty much new to the format again, so learning what it did was two different things. With 110 hit points, that green hair, just pretty cool EX, and obviously deserves a spot on the Radiant Collection. Next up, number 12, we have Stunfisk. Not too keen on Stunfisk. Gets pretty much a basic ground type Pokemon, fighting obviously in the TCG version with 90 hit points, with the ability Attract, or the move Attract, with no damage, and Mudslap, which does 70 for 3. Not a terrible card, but it could be better. But it's on the list, and as you can see, it's noticeable reverse holographic kind of Love Hearts, I think. And it's winking at you. It's like the Gen 5 version of Magikarp, I would say, except Magikarp evolves into Gyarados. Next up, we have Purloin. Purloin is the only dark Pokemon in the Radiant Collection, has 50 hit points, has the ability Captivate, no damage. You're pretty much just benching this thing if you wanted to evolve it into Purugly, but Purloin's pretty cool on its own. Another classic Pokemon, Eevee, has the move Surprise Attack, which flip a coin, if tails it does nothing, but it does 20 damage. Those Love Hearts, as you can see, picks up pretty well. With 60 hit points, pretty decent Pokemon, and it's a dog Pokemon, has many evolutions, as I'm sure most of you are aware of. Next up, we have Teddiursa. Teddiursa, number 15 of the Radiant Collection, has the move Honey Snack, which lets you heal 20 damage from it, and Scratch, which does 20 for 2. With 60 hit points, pretty cool Pokemon, like a bear, teddy bear Pokemon. Again, similar to the Snivy, it kind of has like indentations on the actual artwork. You can't really see it on the camera, so it's one of those things. Same with Ursaring, its evolved form, has the move Picnic Weather and the move Fury Swipes. For 130 hit points, pretty decent. Works well in a normal deck, as you can see. Ursaring has Teddiursa on its belly. It's the, kind of mountain bear kind of Pokemon. Described as the Hibernator Pokemon. Number 16 of 25, so there's only 9 left. I'm trying to go through these pretty quickly. A Pokemon I don't really know too much about is Ordino from Gen 5. It's like a Psychic Pig kind of Pokemon. Described as the Hearing Pokemon, has the move Relax Roll. You flip a coin until you get tails, it does 30 more damage times number of heads. So if you get 1 heads, it does 60 for 3, 90, 110, so on and so forth. I enjoy the card, it seems to be alright. It's kind of like, has the nurse hat there, so I don't know if it's trying to be like Clefairy. This is Minccino. Minccino? Again, Gen 5 wasn't really my peak of Pokemon, I guess. 60 hit points with the move Slaptail. I like the artwork, it's chewing on candy there. Slaptail, you flip 2 coins, it does 10 damage times the number of heads, which is pretty cool. Another more noticeable reverse holo from the Radiant Collection is its evolved form, Cinccino, which looks pretty cool. It's like basically Minccino is like the baby mouse, and then Cinccino has like the Gandalf kind of hair. It's, kind of like a wise version. 90 hit points with the ability Smooth Coat, which if any damage is done to the Pokemon by attacks, you flip a coin. If it's heads, you prevent the damage. And the move Echoed Voice. Surrounded by cakes and fancy Pokemon objects, so again, it does look pretty radiant, no pun intended. The only supporter card from the Radiant Collection is Elesa. You search your deck for 3 Pokemon tool cards, reveal them, put them in your hand, and shuffle your deck afterwards. More useful for the current meta, not so useful now. Now move on to Shaymin. The Full Art Shaymin has 110 hit points with the move Synthesis and Revenge Blast, which does 30 damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. The rest are just full arts, which I like, so obviously the last couple of cards. This is Shaymin's Skyform. With 110 hit points, works really well in a grass deck. Then we have the Full Art Reshiram. Has the moves Outrage and Blue Flare. You discard 2 fire energy attached to it, does 120 damage. Outrage does 10 damage for each damage counter on it, and it has 130 hit points. I like that rose tinted background. Probably one of my favourites from the Radiant Collection, if not my favourite. Then I have Emolga, the Full Art Emolga with 70 hit points, because I was looking at something else there, with the move Call for Family and the attack Static Shock. With the Love Hearts in the background, again, pretty cool, Full Art. Decent flying, electric and flying type, mono electric in the TCG. Pretty cool if you're using it to recruiting Pokemon. Another classic, we have Mew EX. With the kind of pink mouse with the ability Versatile, which lets this Pokemon The attack it uses, it can use the attack of any Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent's, but you still need the necessary energy. And the move Replace, which lets you move energy around to any other Pokemon anywhere you like. 120 hit points, pretty good card. And last but certainly not least, number 25 of 25 is Meloetta EX. With 110 hit points with the moves Brilliant Voice and Round. The full art version of the Meloetta that you saw with that pink background popping really well. There's a reason why Meloetta made it onto my list of favourite full art EXs, if you've seen that video. I might leave a link to it in the description below. That's pretty much Meloetta in a nutshell. So yeah guys, that was the 25 kind of artworks for the 25 cards. The Radiant Collection. Just a kind of quick video to kind of just show you what the cards are. If you buy a box of Hidden Treasures, you'll probably get it. You'll get all 25 cards. But yeah, that was it guys. I've been Nintendo Fanatic, and I'll see you guys in the next video.